Welcome to Train Valley 2 and the Passenger Flow DLC. The Passenger Flow DLC added 20 new scenarios to Train Valley 2, and as part of that included the gameplay styles from Train Valley 1 in those scenarios. Sometimes it's mixed in with Train Valley 2 gameplay, sometimes it's on its own. And I have reached scenario number 7. Machu Picchu. Pronounce it how you prefer. I have no idea how you're meant to pronounce it. Not as bad as scenario 9, I've got no idea how to pronounce that. But this is scenario 7. I've tried this a few times and I keep crashing trains together because, well, basically I'm an idiot. I have 14 minutes to get 3 stars for speed. I'm meant to avoid train crashes, something I seem to be somehow incapable of doing, and I'm not allowed to reverse trains. There's a trick to that in case you're not aware, which I will explain in a second. Okay, I have the usual passenger stations of A, B and C, they're not in a bad configuration, they're actually quite nice. However, on the far right there's a construction site and that will turn into passenger station D, which, as you can imagine, if you're trying to get passengers from A to D by going sort of round the left side, past C and down, will take a while. So there's a gap in between the polymer factory and station A where you can put in a bridge. Okay, so passenger stations A, B and C are currently there. They're easy to connect. And the top left is a logging place which requires workers. There's a town in the bottom left where it provides workers and wants goods and polymers. There's a board making place to just to the left of C, which wants logs and workers. Down the bottom right there's a goods making factory which wants workers, polymers, boards and electricity. Up towards the top, as noted previously, there is a polymer making factory which just wants workers. There's a town on the right that wants boards and goods and provides workers. And at the top right there's an electricity making place. That's everything that's on the map, and this is how I unsuccessfully attempted this so far. I know the configuration I want, just a matter of whether or not I can actually do it and control it. That's my starting configuration, well, apart from this bit. We'll get that train going to C by flipping one switch. I don't have enough money to set up over in the top at the moment. Not that that's a particular concern right now, because the thing I need most right now is going to be logs. I'm actually going to have to wait until this train going to C has gone past. Flip that switch. Yes, I can't remember if I did explain the whole reversing thing, but you can literally, if you send a train into the wrong station, it will come back out and it will be going in the reverse direction it just went into that station, and that does not count as you reversing a train. So if you ever get to the point where you're stuck, you can just drive a train into the wrong station and have it reverse itself. Not necessarily the greatest thing you have to do, but it is doable. Right, with that money, and this is where I start to confuse myself because I'll have so many switches on this little bit of line down here. I put a bridge over there, connect on that, then I want a bridge up here so I can connect this town to the polymers, but I also want the track to come round that way because I'm going to need a tunnel to connect to the electricity, and also need to connect down to D and the goods factory. Okay, everything goodness at the moment. Right, we send some workers into there. Oh, you need to send workers into the polymer factory. Almost forgot about you. Right, and you want to go to A. Make sure I get the switches right. logs moving out of here so I can start making boards. Excuse me. Okay, you're going to be... You're going to see. Will I get you out in time to actually get ahead of the train that's coming the other way? That worked. Just. Go get me a load more logs. You want to go to C, which is perfectly fine, and you can go into there. Okay. Come out of there. How much money do I have? Not as much as I might like, but enough for my purposes to upgrade a load of trains. I'm not sure exactly which direction D is going to be pointing when it creates itself. But what I want to do, send a load of polymers down that way. I want to send a lot of workers down that way. Then I'm just going to create the configuration for the boards. Yeah, I can afford to upgrade that train as well. That's all of that. You're going to B, so off you go. You want to go to A, which is not a problem, so off you go. Okay. Here comes Station D. Before we get to Station D, I'll send some more workers into there. Send a load of boards out of here into there. Not boards, logs. Okay, and then you want to go to A. That's all the... Oh, you want to go to B, fine. You're going that way. And you're going... out of there, that way. Okay, and you're coming out of there and going that way. Right. Now the rest of this configuration, when I say the rest, is the bit I currently need is sort of like that, and like that. Then like that. And that'll get a lot of boards into there. Oh, great. You want to connect to C. Well, you have to wait. But the actual connection is easy enough. It's that. You need to go logging. Okay, so now, if I've got the money, I need to put a tunnel under there. I need to zoom in to make sure that actually connects, because I can never tell from the long view. Okay, so now I want to start creating goods. Whilst I'm creating goods, you head off to A. And you're going to the same place. You're going to come out of there and go straight into C. You're going to go get me a load more polymers. Okay, all goodness so far. You want to go to C, that's absolutely fine. You can keep... I don't mind D to C, it's D to A requires me to put a tunnel in. Which, again, not a big deal. In fact, I'm going to put the tunnel in anyway, any second now. Because I need to get a load of polymers to this town in the bottom left. Getting to see, right, you're going that way, then that way. Okay. You want to go to D? Fine, off you go. You're going to come down here and go into there, which will deal with that lot. You're all going to go into the factory, which means I need 10 more boards, which means I need a load of people to go into the board making place because I've got the logs. You're going to go to D, which is perfectly fine. That's just one switch I've got to flip. We're going to go into the polymer place. Go out of there to B, equally fine. Lucky, I almost sent them in the wrong direction. Okay, oh no, passenger train's waiting, okay. That's got enough. That'll give me 11 boards. I need 10 boards over there. I've got 12 in there. I need to get 12 polymers down there, and I need to get all these goods out of there. Not a problem. So the next thing I want is the polymers to go down there. Okay, so... Oh, you want to go to A. Off you go. Good little train, that way. Nobody else waiting. You've got all the workers you need, so I need to get you boards out of there. Round there, up there, and round there. Which is perfectly good. You want to go to C, that's... Ah! I missed! Oh, I'm not allowed to reverse him, am I? Okay. Go into the polymer factory and come back out. I can't believe I forgot to flip this. I forgot that switch was flipped. There's always something with me. Okay, I need to get you goods out of here, don't I? And go this way. Okay, so that's the factory cleared out. Goods will get into there, which means I need some electricity. I've got 3.5 minutes to create these goods and get them somewhere. as well as deal with the remaining passenger trains. So as long as I don't do anything stupid and mess up, whilst we're talking of me doing something that's stupid, okay, I just figure I'll see if I can improve my money generation part of the score. Okay. You want to go from B to C? That's absolutely wonderful. I do like it when trains want to go from B to C. You want to go around there and into there. Okay. No trains waiting. Yeah, they're still creating goods, so go get me some more polymers. Well, like I say, I'm just doing this to improve my money score whilst I'm waiting for the last set of goods to be made. And that should be everything done, with a couple of minutes to a minute and a half to spare by the time this train gets home. Don't think I've missed anything. I don't think I've made any mistakes. Paranoia's setting in. Okay, what have I missed? Oh, okay, there's a... Ah. Oh, I need to... I missed a passenger train. Just didn't see it. Well, that'll now get there. Okay, I added a few seconds to my time, but victory! 13 minutes and 2 seconds, avoided train crashes, and I didn't reverse any trains. Oh, I didn't. Okay, my money generating towards the end helped me push me up into the top 30%. For funds, game time, not that spectacular. Real time's actually not that bad with me. Probably because I'm guessing the people that do this in faster game times use pause all the time. Whereas I don't. I try and use pause infrequently, or as little as I can get away with, because it interrupts the enjoyment and flow of the game as far as I'm concerned. But that was Machu Picchu, or Machu Picchu, depending on how you pronounce that. And that's where I'm going to end this episode. Next time round it'll be Train to the Clouds. No idea what that one looks like. I'll find out. But until then, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I will see you down the track for more Train Valley 2 Passenger Flow DLC in the near future. Cheerio!